Let me just get myself together. uh, uh, I got it, I got it, I got it. I just saw it. There we go. Okay, the first person here is Cinnamon General for this weekend. Oh, this is to be charged. I always got something that's half dead over here because I don't know why. There's no excuse. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay, Cinnamon General for this weekend. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be feeling very ambitious. You also may be feeling grounded and stable. Got some good luck coming in, and you have the world at your feet. It looks like you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sticking together, come on. And life seems to move forward. The love cup is full, and you may be talking with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but there also may be a Cancer around. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care seems to serve you well as well this weekend. Kira, tomorrow. Okay, your intuition is, so definitely listen to it. You should be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, or you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Four of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more grounded or stable, or a little bit more financially secure, and being guided by the divine tomorrow. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, feeling better compensated, better respected at work, and a large sum of money should be headed your way. You also could be moving forward towards greener pastures starting tomorrow. That's a good thing. Love always, General, for tomorrow. Okay. You're no longer holding yourself back, and the hard work that you've put into something will pay off, especially around finances. You've got money coming in. Listen to your intuition. So whatever you've been working on, business, school, career, whatever it is that you do all day should pay off. And you can even see a financial payoff tomorrow or relatively soon. It looks like feeling a little bit better compensated, a little bit better respected at work. A disappointment moves into the past. Life seems to move forward towards greener pastures. Out of the clear blue sky, you may hear from someone or run into someone who you haven't seen in quite some time. Suella, love reading for Dawson and me. Well, neither one of you seem to be holding back. There's good karma coming in and a new journey on the horizon. So I don't see a committed relationship right now, but we may not be there yet. It does look like the both of you are going to be putting in equal effort, and romance could pick up, and it could lead to long-term potential. This is a good thing. This is definitely a good thing. Martha, what does the Aries S think of me when we first met? Thought you were interesting. You were a nice person. That you were maybe a little bit mysterious, intuitive, intelligent, and had a lot of respect for you. He's always had a lot of respect for you. I'm going to say initially the first impression would be like interesting and unique. Talia, may I have a journal for tomorrow? Okay, you might not be looking back on the past fondly. You may be looking back on the past, seeing it for exactly what it was, and eager to move forward. An old wound or hurt is moving into the past, and so is an old disappointment or heartache. Listening to your intuition pays off. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. It looks like you have a new venture on the horizon, and you also have a Leo coming in. Things could change for you out of the clear blue sky pretty quickly tomorrow for the better. Yeah, there's a lot of like quick changes happening for you out of the clear blue sky starting tomorrow. It may last like between now and the end of the month, where things just start to move forward, or you feel like the energy is just starting to shift. I don't know, I felt a weird energy shift earlier today. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the full moon. Queen, how does LM feel about my text to him today? Maybe feeling disappointed. I don't know what happened or what you said, but there's like a little bit of regret around the situation. Feeling a little bit disappointed, but the energy should shift quickly. So I don't know if you have more, if there's more conversation that comes from it, and then the energy shifts this weekend for the better. You may be feeling disappointed about something. Lady, did my ex Michael have a curse put on me? No, I don't believe so. Sorry, Aaron's feelings towards me right now. Thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, attractive, successful, you have a lot of potential, and that you're very passionate. Simon, what happened between SB and Pablo? What happened between SB and Pablo? All right, I don't know what their relationship is, so it's kind of hard for me to answer this question. But it looks like there was poor timing around the situation, and two people wanted different things. So one person, like the timing was not right. Somebody felt like there was a long road ahead of them, and they weren't eager for things to move forward, and somebody else was looking for a new journey. One of the people may have been very controlling, and the other person maybe wasn't going to stand for that. But I don't know what their relationship is, so I can't tell you, like I don't know, is this romantic? Is it business? Is it like family? I don't know. But the timing around the situation was poor, and they wanted different things. Somebody walked away because the other person was very manipulating, or is distancing themselves because somebody is manipulating, and it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a good situation. Sorte, what does Diana feel like talking to me about? Okay, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it has something to do with love or a connection of some type. Ace of Cups, love cup is full. Knight of Wands, communications coming in quickly. You might need to have patience with the situation, but I don't know, like she may want to talk about your relationship with her. I don't know what your relationship is, so it's kind of hard for me to answer, but it has something to do with a love relationship or caring about someone. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be friendship. Cimarron, spirit messages for Scorpio. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Georgia, love for the weekend. The hard work you put into your love life should be coming back to you, or the effort that you put in gets returned. It looks like things could change for the better for you quickly. A disappointment moves into the past when you listen to your intuition. You may have choices around love. You have a Pisces around, you also have a Virgo around, and a Sagittarius is coming in. You might have to make choices, and you may be feeling a little bit undecided. That's okay. Don't make any decisions. You know, you don't have to make any decisions immediately. Cimarron, general for tomorrow. A disappointment moves into the past. Things change for the better quickly, especially around work or business. Looks like you're feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected, and it looks like your career or your business could be moving forward. Looks like it's a pretty decent day tomorrow. The energy is pretty positive. Red, will Dad find another doctor to do the hernia surgery? Will Dad find another doctor to do the hernia surgery? Yes, I think he will. Julie, is R working overtime now? Yes, I believe he is. Cimarron, spirit messages. Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. Sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Seven of Fire, defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Eight of Earth, skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Red, September general. Okay, September, you've got divine timing coming in around you, and things are no longer feeling stuck. Things are starting to move forward. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. Balance comes back to your life, and it feels like you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. It also looks like you're feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, You've stepped into your own strength and you're making decisions that suit yourself for the better. You're putting yourself first. Eight of Wands, things change for the better quickly and a disappointment moves into the past. Kira, how does the nurse practitioner Tanya honestly feel about me leaving the office? She may have a little anxiety about it. She may also feel a little bit like Six of Pentacles in reverse is like feeling she was treated unfairly or treated like she was disrespected. Excuse me, not that you did anything disrespectful. She just may be feeling disrespected there. You know, like she may be feeling like, who knows, maybe she's kind of feeling similar to the way you're feeling while you're leaving. Because it's like she's feeling like she was treated unfairly and there's anxiety around it. I think she honestly wishes you well. I don't think she's thrilled that you're leaving. I don't remember what your relationship is like with her, but it looks like she may kind of feel bad about the way things turned out. And she also may be feeling like they're not treating her that great there anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Six of Pentacles in reverse is not good. That's like feeling disrespected or feeling like I was treated unfairly. I don't know. You didn't argue with her, right? I don't think she was feeling that way about you, that you treated her unfairly. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she's so thrilled with that place anymore, to be honest. Simon, what is Rob thinking and feeling about me currently? He may think that you're very grounded and stable. That you're very, this would be like intelligent, smart, hardworking. You have a lot of potential and you're genuinely a happy person. Kevin, general. Old wounds are finally starting to heal. They're moving into the past. Your perseverance pays off and choices come in around a wish coming true, possibly around job opportunities. Looks like you could have a new romance on the horizon too. Nine of Pentacles, you have money coming in. Five of Pentacles, paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something makes you feel relieved. Martha, how will the Aries S feel when I reach out to him? He's going to be surprised. I don't think he's expecting to hear from you. And I think he's going to be surprised and he may be a little bit taken back. Four of Cups. So it may be something that he spends a lot of time thinking about afterwards, but doesn't do a whole lot of acting because he's not sure what to do. I think basically you take him by surprise and he's sort of a little shocked that you reached out to him. Kevin, am I going to take a trip soon? Yeah, before the end of the year. Kira, this weekend. You should have choices. Seven of Pentacles. A new journey on the horizon, new beginnings. New beginnings, new journeys, and choices. Being guided by the divine and no longer waiting for your ship to come in. It should be a weekend that comes in with a lot of different opportunity socially. Virgo comes in, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then there may be another Libra, and then possibly another Gemini. So you may be busy this weekend with a lot of opportunity. Kevin, what will fall and winter be like? Oh God, I hate those months. I hate them. They won't be bad for you. It looks like your life is moving forward. You could be going back to school. You also may be starting a new job. You have a lot of potential around you. You have a lot of new energy coming in. A Cancer, a Taurus, a Gemini. Those months should be okay. The year seems to get better for you as we head towards the end. Lady, did my ex Michael put a curse on me himself? No, no, I don't believe so. Julie, why would C want to move on with me after the reader gives his or her view? Well, I think that the reader is very, how do I say it? Like, the reader is honest, but the reader doesn't tell him what to do. So the reader isn't going to be like, no, you shouldn't go down that road. No, that's a bad idea. And any reader that does that, I mean, like it's always your choice, right? I think that the reader is honest and kind of explains a little bit what's going on from at least their point of view, from what they're seeing. I think that he still wants to move things forward because I think that he's feeling a little bit more secure, and I think he's feeling a little bit less vulnerable because he's got the love cup full and the Lover's card is here. So he's pretty confident at the time he wants things to move forward. He's feeling persistent. So, yeah. That's what I think. I think that the reader is honest with him, but like when you get into like, all right, it's like on the like surface situations, right? If you've ever known anyone like, oh, he's having an affair, he's cheating on his wife, oh, well, what a home wrecking whore. Like you always hear that kind of stuff, right? But when you really get into the situation and start to see what's going on, you can kind of sometimes understand it. So I think the reader starts to explain some of the inside things, and he kind of understands a little bit more where you're coming from or why things are not always what they seem. You know, like I say it all the time. It's like people get married, but they don't love the person, or people stay married and they can't stand each other, or people have children miscellaneously with people that, and it doesn't mean anything. Like, just like what it looks like on the surface is not always what it is. You know, like the outside isn't, you know, like the face that we're showing everybody else is not really always what's going on the inside. And I think the reader explains to him a little bit, and he kind of can understand it a little bit better. You know, it's like everything is like, you know, shades of gray, right? So I think he kind of understands a little bit the predicament that you're in. I think he's still going to want to move things forward. I still think at the end of the day, it's going to be your decision which way you go, what happens. But it's a complicated situation at the very best. Kira, reading on what I can expect in the month of August. I mean, I enjoyed July. I did. I had a pretty good July. Okay, things could change for the better for you quickly. Romance could heat up, and the perseverance that you put in around your new job could pay off. Your career could start to move forward pretty quickly. You may have some choices that come in, and you got the sun here. Got happiness coming in. Should be a good month. Better be a good month. Julie, when C moves on with me, would he be dealing because no one else is around? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's okay with being alone, and I don't think that he's using you in any way. No, I think that he honestly is going to want things to move forward. He comes up as having a lot of respect for you, and it's mutual. Kira, spirit guide. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities that you're offered. You got the Midas touch. Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience. Make long-term plans. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Excuse me. You got a lot of nice things happening around business and money in August. That's good. That's good. Kevin, will I be happy when I go away to school? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, overall, I'm going to say, yeah, you'll be happy. Virgo, what good things are coming in for me, please? Perseverance pays off around a work or business opportunity that could bring in substantial money. Or it could be two different things. Work moves forward, and money comes in. It looks like your intuition is heightened. You're no longer feeling stuck. Life is starting to move forward. Negativity moves into the past. Good luck and good fortune come in, and Aries enters that may be of significance. Kevin, will I want to go to a school in the city or a quiet campus? City. Quiet campus. I think a quiet campus. You never argued with her. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think that the disrespect or the is coming from you. I think she's feeling disrespected from the place. She may be kind of feeling like what you're feeling. Like she may be kind of feeling like she's sitting in the same boat with you. And she almost may kind of feel like, well, good, at least you're getting out. You know, that kind of a thing. Like, it's so good for you. I don't want to see you leave, but I don't want to see you get stuck here either. Kira, why hasn't Dwight contacted me? What are his intentions? He seems to be intending for things to call you and for things to move forward. The love cup is full. He may have had a busy week. He also may have had other obligations. He could have had something business related this week. He also could have had something family related. I think business, works or school. It's like business shit that's coming up around him. His intentions are to reach out to you and see you again relatively soon. Maybe this weekend, possibly. Anthony, what is my friend S's true intentions with me? He just doesn't want to involve. Wait, all right, wait. What? He just doesn't want to involve. What is my friend S's true intentions for me? He doesn't want you to be involved in the Capricorn. Is that what it is? Why is he? I don't know why he's getting involved. Okay. What is my friend's true intentions for me? He just doesn't want you to be involved with the Capricorn because of their friendship and their same political view. He just wants to protect me from bad rumors. Well, I don't know if you and the Capricorn have the same political view, but she seems to be a little bit extreme, and that could be an issue. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused by the question. What I think is that he doesn't think that you should get involved with her because of the political thing, which she's a little extreme, and you and her may not agree, and she may, it's like anything. This is only my opinion. Anything that is too super crazy extreme usually makes dealing with that person difficult. Anything, somebody that's too fucking cheap, somebody who's too rigid with their diet, somebody's too rigid with their exercise program, somebody that is too extreme with their beliefs and they don't believe that you should have your opinions. It usually makes for a very difficult situation. So I don't think that you're going to get bad, people are going to talk badly about you. I don't think that you're affiliated with that organization or whatever it is she's involved with. But I do think it would be a difficult road for you because she seems to be very extreme. And if you don't agree with her, it may be nothing but arguments. It's like some people think that they're right and that, nobody else should have their own opinion, that they just need to agree with you. And there could be sharp energy around the situation because of it. I don't think that people are going to talk bad about you, but she may treat you disrespectfully if you don't agree with her. So, I don't know, maybe that's what he wants to protect you from. I mean, she seems like a lot of work. As, like I said, anything that's too extreme, it's just very hard to deal with. No matter what the extreme thing is. If somebody is too much of a slob or somebody's too much of a neat freak, they're not easy to deal with because there's no middle of the road. There's no compromise. So he may want to protect you for that. KM, how is P doing mentally? Is he okay? I think he's doing okay mentally. Yeah, he seems to be feeling pretty stable, feeling a little bit more secure, and also maybe feeling a little bit more confident. Marilyn, just for fun, will Brittany get out of the conservatorship? Oh, I hope so. I think she is. I think she will. And I think it's going to happen sometime in the fall, but I'm going to ask the cards. But that's just the feeling that I'm getting. I can't imagine that they're holding this woman against her will like that. If it was just about money and she was just given an allowance, I could get behind that, okay? Because not so much now because she's older, but young women do stupid things with stupid guys that are assholes. We've already seen what she did with Federline. So I could get behind the money thing, give her $1,000 a week and no access to buy bullshit for these losers that hook up with her. I can understand that. But as far as putting her on drugs like lithium, and putting an IUD in her, making her go to therapy, like all of that bullshit, I mean, that is like, to me, it's beyond abuse. It's beyond abuse. I think she's getting out of it. God, I hope so. I think she's getting out of it. And I'm going to say sometime this fall. Or it's going to be totally redone. Like, she may have, like, financial advisors that take care of her crap. She may not be able to, there may be a prenup that gets put in place if she decides to marry this guy, because I don't trust him either. Why should we trust him? Like, I don't, why should we trust him? But if he's willing to sign a prenup, I don't see anything. Let her do what she wants. She's a grown woman. If she can perform that much, there's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. She doesn't have dementia if she could follow those routines. Like, you don't have dementia. You know what you're doing. I mean, what the fuck? In plain English. I really think she's getting out of it, or it's going to be redone and they're getting rid of her father. That her whole family, they should be ashamed. They should be ashamed of themselves. Anthony S. is another friend that I mentioned in the email. He criticized a lot of my point of view on love and always talks about the Capricorn. He even brings up other people's gossip about my love life and uses it. Well, you know, generally speaking, everybody's an expert when it comes to other people's lives. It's just their own lives they can't manage. So why should this guy be any different? I mean, I wouldn't take anything he says to heart, and I would just, like, try to avoid conversations, because he seems to be very opinionated, but, you know, him, that he doesn't, like, he takes what's on the surface and he believes it. There's so much more that's going underneath that we're not seeing, going on underneath. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't let him bother you. Kira, no contact. How is Lewis McNeely feeling about me? About it. Well, he may feel like nothing is growing or changing. The Emperor's in reverse, so somebody here is trying to manipulate something. I don't know who it is. Like, I don't know if it's you or him that's trying to get more out of the situation. But Emperor's in reverse, and he's feeling like either mildly hurt or he's kind of getting over it. I don't know what happened between the two of you that you're not talking, but he's kind of just like rolling with it right now. Like, he's just like, his attitude sort of like, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what went down between the two of you, but he feels kind of like, I don't know, like Emperor in reverse is somebody who's trying to control the situation. So I don't know if he's like, okay, fine, if that's what you want, you don't want to talk to them, we're not going to talk. But there's an element of control around. And I think that he's just kind of rolling with it right now. Like, if you're not talking, you're not talking. He's not going to try to move mountains at this point. He'll let it go. KM, how's the Taurus doing? How's the Taurus doing? Taurus is okay. They've got success coming in, the world at their feet, the love cup is full, and a wish. They're doing okay. New chapter. What does the future hold for me in love? Perseverance pays off and brings in happiness. You have a couple of people here. You have a new Aries that comes in. You also have a Scorpio that's brand new. And you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So you have 3 new people coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, keep your options open. You're going to have choices. You also have a wish that comes in. You're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your life to move forward. The hard work that you've put into love will be coming back to you, and you should meet new energy. New energy should be coming in out of the blue when you least expect it. Question. Will the witch get off her high horse and put Randy in an apartment before the end of the month? I think she will get him into an apartment before the end of the month. She might have to. Somebody may be coming down on her. I don't know. I don't know if somebody higher up is going to come down on her. But I think she's going to get him into an apartment. Oh, you got approved. Oh, congrats, congrats. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Kira, love in August. A wound, a hurt, or a disappointment is moving into the past, and you have choices moving forward. You have a wish that comes in around love. It could be with an Aquarius that comes in. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You've got a soulmate connection that comes in. Could be with a Gemini. Could also be with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around love, and new energy is coming in. Should make you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. I think in the month of August, you may have new energy and you're exploring options with fresh faces. KM, will P the Leo respond to my happy birthday text? I know the energy changes, so that's why I ask every so often. I'm debating. Okay. I don't think he's going to respond to it. No, I don't think so. I think they approved for her to hire her own lawyer. I think that's what happened. I don't think anything has happened. Like, I don't think it's gone far enough. Like, I don't think they've made a decision yet. I think the only decision that was made was that she's going to be able to hire her own lawyer, which, thank God. And I think she got somebody really good. I don't remember where I heard it. Anyway. I mean, how crazy is it that her money is paying for her father's lawyers to keep him in control of her? I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's crazy. Simran, how is Rob doing now? I hope he's doing well. Okay, let's see. He is doing well. His perseverance has paid off. His life is moving forward. He's made it to the top of the mountain. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Yeah. YouTube user, how will tonight go with A? Hoping for some steamy times. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's possible. You got things changing for the better quickly. Strength coming in, and so is passion. So you might that could happen. Have fun. Kira, how does coworker Carice feel about me in general, and how does she feel about me leaving? Did you ever tell her that you were upset with her for what she did? I don't think that she's happy that you're leaving. She feels like she's at a standstill, or she feels, yeah, I don't think that she wants you to leave. Like, she's got a long road ahead of her. I think that she thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, intelligent, loyal, strong, grounded and stable, well-balanced, and that you have a lot of potential just in general. I don't think she wants you to leave. KM, is the Taurus still with her ex, or will she try to pop up again soon? Is the Taurus still with her ex? I do think she's still with her ex. Yeah, or that ex is still around the picture. Where's Dylan? Just can't see him. See him here? Oh, he's on the bed. He's sleeping. Jay, the young supervisor at my job in her mid-20s, I was walking towards her tonight, and she was maintaining eye contact with me with a little smile on her face. What could this mean? They didn't say anything, right? She feels like she she was smiling, or she was hoping that you would say something to her, and I don't think you said anything because she's left feeling like, hey, I'm still standing here waiting for my ship to come in. I think she was looking to make conversation. I think a lot of people there are kind of interested in you, or they want to know more about you, and they're like genuinely curious. They want to know more about you, and I think she was smiling. She was hoping that you were going to say something, or you were going to smile back or say hello, and then she was going to start a conversation, and it didn't happen. And I think she's kind of feeling a little bit bummed about it. But there'll be more to come. Anthony, ma'am, you're right. He's a very wise man. I just feel like he is not honest with me when it comes to the Capricorn. Maybe he may be a little jealous of you. That could be why. Kira, will Daniel go to jail tomorrow? I don't talk to him, but I know he has court tomorrow from the time that he was arrested a few weeks ago for receiving stolen property. I hope he does. Okay. Will Daniel go to jail tomorrow? The cards are not, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's going to jail tomorrow. I don't, was this his first offense, do you know? Maybe he gets out because it was his first offense. I'm not convinced. I mean, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have more trouble down the road, because I believe he is going to get in trouble again. And I think that he probably will end up in jail at some point. But I don't know that it's this time. I have to go to court for that traffic ticket on Monday. I'm a little nervous. I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous. Anyway, Sepia General. You may be putting some time and effort into a creative project that may serve you well. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're starting a new journey. You could be taking a little road trip in the near future. Sepia love. Well, you do have a committed relationship on the horizon, and feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You got a Virgo and a Cancer around. It also looks like you have life coming back into balance, and you could be starting a new venture on the horizon. You might have choices. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in around your life, and the sun is out, but it's in reverse, which means it could take a minute to get there. But you're still guaranteed happiness when the sun shows up, even in reverse. KM, what's keeping P from fulfilling his promises that he made? I understand not everyone keeps their promises, but I'm curious. That's exactly it. He talks out of one side of his mouth, but he doesn't follow, just doesn't follow through. There's nothing that's keeping him from it. He just says whatever he thinks that you want to hear. Like, that's that you answered the question. Like, that's it. There's nothing that's keeping him. He just says it in the moment. Whatever the promise is, he says it because you want to hear it. But his intentions are not behind it. His intentions are to say what you want to hear. Like, that's what it is. And he feels good in the moment doing that. But it's empty. It's like empty promises. KM, was P not genuine with the things he said in our last conversation? Yes, that's what it is. Let's see. Yeah. He's not genuine. He's not genuine. Most people aren't. That's the thing. Most people aren't. Like, even stupid situations. Like, for example, I have a friend, right? I mean, actually, I haven't spoken to him in a really long time. He will always say that he's going to do something. Like I'll just be like, oh, like he'll be like, oh, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I'm gonna get up and go for a run. Oh, I'm gonna come for a run with you. He's not coming. He's not coming. He's never come, but he always says it. What time are you going? Oh, I'm gonna go at 7. Okay, all right, I'll be there. No, you won't, because you're never there. But why do you say it? Or I'll call him and say, oh, do you want to go to dinner Friday night? Oh, yeah, we'll go to dinner Friday night. Friday night rolls around. Can't make it. Sorry, can't make it. No excuse. Just can't make it. Like, why did you say you would do it? Why didn't you just tell me you couldn't make it when I asked you prior? Why? Most people are just not genuine. Years ago when I first got Facebook, I want to say it was like back at like 2008. It was a long time ago. This girl that I went to high school with sends me a private message. Never friends with her in high school. Knew who she was. Was sort of an acquaintance, but she was kind of friendly with some of my friends. Me and her had nothing in common, had nothing to do with one another. Sends me a private message saying, oh, I would love to get together and catch up. Catch up on what? We were never friends, but okay, what the hell? So I said to her, oh, okay, I'm free Thursday night. This asshole thinking she really wants to get together with me. Oh, but not this Thursday night, she writes back. At least she wrote back. And then I thought to myself, you don't really want to get together with me. You're just saying that. Why would you say that? Why would you send me a private message in the first place? Because in 10 million years, I would never send you one. You know what? In 10 million years, if I saw you at the fucking mall, I would walk right past you like I didn't even know you. Because I don't really know you. I wouldn't stop to talk to you. Why would I? So why did you send me that message? People are just not genuine. I don't get it. I'll never understand it. Why? Why? We had nothing in common. Nothing. I don't know. I don't get it. Luna, I don't see it yet. Simran, I have so many mixed emotions right now. I just got paid Scorpio and I got 1,600 instead of 1,500. I'm happy I got paid more than I thought, but it means the reading was wrong. Why does it mean that the reading was wrong? So what's the question? So you got more than the reading said. So it's not really that it was wrong. You got paid. The question was whether or not you were going to get paid from him. It was that you wanted to know whether or not you were going to get paid from him. Pression. Drop the mic. Oh, for the apartment. I'm so glad that you got that and you're not going to have to deal with that other woman anymore. Good for you. Good for you. Kira, yes, she kind of denied it, but we hung out and I forgave her. How do you deny it? You were standing there. Like, really? Yeah, I don't think that she wants you to be mad at her, and I don't think she wants to lose you as a friend. I feel like she got caught, like, between a rock and a hard place and threw you under the bus. And I don't think it was right, but I feel like she didn't know what else to do. I don't really feel like that's an excuse, but she did. Sepia, how is the situation going to turn out between my assistant and myself? How is the situation going to turn out between my assistant and myself? Is this the one that you went to that mediation with? I don't, I kind of feel like the relationship between the two of you is sort of done, and I don't know that there's any hope. It's like you may be feeling like there's a long road ahead of you. You may have already given up on her. The Hermit's in reverse, which means that the communication is not really great. You might need to have patience with the situation. I'm not thrilled with this. I don't know if they can give you a new assistant, if they can switch things around. That may end up, I don't know. I don't know what the kind of situation is, but it's like, it feels like the relationship has been damaged so much that I don't know how much you guys are going to be productive working together at this point. Yeah, you may make it, yeah, I know. Six of Swords, it's like it may be best to just move forward. I don't know if you have that option. Would you be able to switch assistants or get somebody new? Um, Kira, General. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know that it's getting any better. And if you could get rid of her or him or whoever it is and get someone new, I think it would be for the best. General, you know what, Kira, you got this going back to school is coming up all the time. So it's a matter of time before you end up going back to school. You also have a Virgo around that may be of significance, and also a Libra. Listen to your intuition. You have feeling very well respected or better compensated. Probably it's going to pay you too. And I think you're going to learn a lot there. Persistence pays off in whatever you've been working on. I think it's around that new job. I think once you start that new job, it's going to bring in a lot of opportunities and a big change in energy around you. Simran, how would meeting Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra go tomorrow? It should be a pretty decent time. It's like listening to your intuition, a good time. A wheel of fortune would be good luck or a good time. Listen to your intuition. It should be pleasant. The sun is here. It should be a good time. I don't know what you plan on doing, but it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, the energy around it's fun. Nishilani, general and finances. Finances should be moving forward. Not to say you can't hit a bump in the road here and there, but it's like finances move forward, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable, and you're moving on to greener pastures. Listen to your intuition when it comes to money. Especially feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe a sigh of relief. Luna, I'm surprised that he's still reaching out. What does he want out of this? Okay, let's see. What does he still want out of this? Well, he's no longer waiting for a ship to come in, so he's making things happen. He's looking for happiness, and he has a wish. He's looking to let go of disappointment, and he's coming off right now as someone who wants to be happy. I don't know what your relationship is with him or what you want out of the situation, but it looks like he may be looking to explore the opportunity to see where things could go. He doesn't know where things can go, and I don't see a committed relationship here. I don't know if that's even something that you want, but I'm not getting any love here. But he may be willing to explore to see where it could go. So if you're interested, I would continue talking to him because there's potential here as far as him putting in effort. Julie, when C comes back, will he be spending more time with me, or would things be the same as before? Well, you know what? It kind of depends. So he comes back wanting things to move forward, right? But he's pretty intuitive, and if he's not picking up, if he's picking up that you're interested in someone else or you're spending time with someone else, he'll pull his energy back. Like that's pretty much what's already happened. Things were moving forward, things were okay. He kind of, he kind of always knew that there was another situation going on. He found out that he was right about that, and then he kind of retracted, like he kind of pulled back further, and that's going to be the same thing that's going to happen again. So if you move forward with him and you're like legitimately with him and you're not bothering with the other guy, I think the relationship will continue to move forward. But if he senses that you're spending time over there or that's where you are, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna stick around. So we got to see what happens when we get there, and where you are when we get there. Kira, how will things at Dr. Spearman's office be like for Carice when I leave? I don't think she's going to be thrilled. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be thrilled. It's like she feels stuck. She may feel like the world is against it. She may feel like she doesn't have a whole lot of choices. She may feel wounded. I don't know if she's going to be there forever either. So, yeah, she's not going to be thrilled. But you know what? It is what it is. She's going to have to take care of, she'll have to get through it or make a decision to leave. But she's not thrilled. First of all, she's not happy that you're leaving. But I don't think she's that thrilled with that place. And I don't think the other woman is either. Like, this guy's got to get his act together. KM, did C send your brother photos of the new baby? He says that she hasn't reached out with the news that the baby was born. I can't imagine why energy around that. I feel like he's lying, that they haven't spoken. Okay, let's see. Did C send her brother photos of the new baby? All right, let's ask that. I think that she did send photos. And you're 100% sure that the baby was already born? I get 2 aces, 70% chance yes. 8 of wands is here. Things change for the better quickly. So I don't know, why would he lie about that? Energy is he's holding back. He's holding something back. I don't know why. Like, why would you lie about that? Strange. If you know for sure the baby was born, then according to that reading, she did send pictures. Sister, I was standing behind a girl today at the pharmacy. She had 104 fever and coughing with no mask. I was waiting for meds behind her for like 8 minutes. Am I okay? I think you're okay, yeah. Yeah, I do think you're okay. Did you have a mask on? I'm just asking out of curiosity. The cards indicate that you're okay. But I think that if you had a mask on, I don't think you have to worry. I think you're fine. Even if you didn't, because the cards indicate that you're okay. Tay, how will the Virgo friend feel about my engagement? Oh, congratulations. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords or the Five of Wands, she may not think that this is a good idea. I mean, it's only her opinion. You got to do what you want to do, but she may feel like this is like it's not a good thing. I don't know. She's got her own opinion. Sister, what is C's vibe towards me? Magician. Pretty good. Intuitive. High Priestess and the Magician. I would say her vibe is pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's, yeah, the ability to manifest more. I think it's good. Oh, he's been locked up twice already? Look at them, I'm going to put him away. I don't know. The cards didn't indicate that he was going away tomorrow. Maybe it's not tomorrow. Like maybe, I don't know, something happens and he's got to go back at a different time. Okay, will the Aquarius J reach out in August? Will the Aquarius J reach out in August? I think so, yeah. At least I have clarity. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know, sometimes, like, if you, like, my one friend, her dad used to always say, you know what you know about people, right? Like my friend, with the running. Like, you're not coming. I know you're not coming. So you can tell me that you're coming, but I'm not going to wait for you because you're probably not going to be there. So you know what you know about people. You know who you can trust and who you can't. Like if somebody says to me, my friend Rachel's like this too. Like, if I said to Rachel, I'm going to meet you at the park on Thursday, March 1st, 2025, she'd have it in her calendar, and if I don't speak to her between now and then, she'll be sitting at the park, right? Because I told her I would be there, and because me, I would be there. If I say I'm going to be there, I'll be there. Most people aren't like that, and they don't care. Like, I care. I don't know why. No one else cares. Jay, I've had a few other incidents with this young supervisor. Is she just being nice, or is she attracted to me? No, I think she's attracted to. Yeah. I mean, I think she's being nice, but she's also attracted to. A YouTube user. I'm currently working from home. Do you see me returning to the office location in August? Okay, let's see. Will I be returning to the office location in August? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Simran, the question that I asked is, would I be paid $1,500 or $1,000? The card said he would pay me $1,000 because it's unlikely that he would pay more. And I'm not complaining. I'm grateful, but it doesn't mean the cards are wrong. No, no. See, here's the thing: time, money is all physical, right? So it's very hard, you know. Or like when somebody says something like, "What's he gonna say to me?" Now, do you think that the cards are really gonna say exactly right? Exactly what someone's going to say? No, they're not. And the way that the way energy works is like, the best way I can describe it is, if you've ever planned on like going to the gym, your bag is packed, you're in the car. I mean, I have literally driven to the gym with my bag in my hand, and the phone rings and it's one of my friends with a better offer, and I leave the gym. So if you're going to ask the cards, is Danny going to the gym? Is Danny going to the gym? Yes, Danny's going to the gym. She's going to the gym. I went to the gym. I drove to the gym. I never went inside the building. I never did the workout. I left and I went to meet my friend. Was the reading wrong? I went to the gym. I didn't go inside the gym and have the workout, so the way things happen is like we have free will in this world. Things change. If you put your foot down and said, look, I want to be paid $1,500 for this, and I'm not taking less, you can get it. But if you're like, well, give me whatever you want to give me, well, what do you think you're going to get? Right? Nobody's going to give you more just out of the goodness of their heart. So we have more control in this world than, or like the tarot cards cannot answer everything. Like they can't tell you, is he going to call? What's he going to say? How exactly is he feeling? What does his mother think of me? What did she say to him about me? We can't answer those questions. We don't know. We can get a vibe, we can get a feel. So this person was going to pay you. The cards indicated he wanted to pay less. Maybe you came down on him. Maybe it was something you said. Maybe there's more to come. I don't know everything. I don't know what your relationship is with this person or what the work relationship is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he's paying you for. So was the reading wrong? You were paid. You told him what you wanted and he paid you for it. I don't consider that to be wrong. Things, it's like things are not, it's not always like written in stone, because how would we get all that information to be perfect all the time? Now, it's like, what are the winning lottery numbers? I don't know them. Can the cards tell me that? No, because the timing around it, the amount of money around it, when the thing is going to go off, can we get all that at the same time? No, the cards can indicate you're coming into money, but how are you coming into money? We don't know, right? Same thing with love. Am I going to meet someone? Yeah. When? I can't tell you when. I can't tell you go to the bar on Tuesday night, he's going to wear a green shirt, he's going to drive a Volkswagen. I don't know. But the cards can indicate that, yes, you're going to meet someone. And then there are people that have all the opportunities, right? The people come in, the jobs come in, and they just sabotage everything. The guy is calling, he wants to go out, you're breaking plans with him, you're not going to work, you're getting fired, and then you said that I was going to get a boyfriend and that I was going to have a job, but that's not true. Well, yeah, it was true. What wasn't true was that you were going to bamboozle yourself to be the victim or whatever, for whatever reason. Punish yourself for whatever reason you chose to do that. The cards didn't do that. So to me, no, I don't think that the cards were wrong when you're talking about being off a couple of $100, when in the scheme of things, like money and time are man-made things, so it's very hard to nail down stuff like that. And it's not that far off. You know what I mean? It's like the difference between not being paid and being paid is a big deal. The difference of $500 is not that big of a deal in my book, because we're not dealing with like an exact science that can give you, like you add vinegar to baking soda, it's going to explode every time you do it. The cards don't work like that. Like, it's not like every time you see it, it's going to work the same. So no, I don't really think that it was wrong. I wouldn't, to me, that's not wrong. Was it off a little bit? Yeah, it was off a little bit. But when you deal with things like that, it's always going to be off. And I don't think that you can get it perfect. I just don't think so. But when you're talking about the difference for a couple of $100 in the scheme of things, no, I don't really think that's wrong. I did that one. Anjali, this and next month, 8/18 is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Any message? Okay. What's going on for Anjali for this month or next month around her birthday? Well, you got things changing for the better for you quickly with the Eight of Wands, right? So that's good. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full this year, so that's even better. You've got choices coming in. You may be feeling like you're better focused, or you're focused on a side business, a side project, or something that could bring in an extra stream of money. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Serves you well. There's an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also an Aries around. Could be thinking about going back to school, or you may be going back to school or doing on-the-job training, or it could be something that you're doing for pleasure. Like, I feel like learning, I don't know, tap dancing, whatever it is. feeling a little bit better respected and better compensated at work, and feeling like you have a new business opportunity on the horizon. You're no longer holding yourself back, and your life is moving forward this year. So I would say between now and next year at this time, you should be in a totally different place for the better. Emma, who does Paul prefer, me or Abby? Abby. So once again, with these kind of questions, whenever you pit yourself against somebody else, the energy of it comes off as like a low vibration thing. So automatically you become less valuable than she does. You can't, like, I don't know how else to explain it, but questions like this come up all the time. If you're questioning your worth versus somebody else, you're always worth less. Because the person that doesn't care, the person that's not sitting around thinking about it, the person that their energy is higher than yours. So right now, because for whatever reason you're questioning Abby, right? You come up lower than her. She comes up higher than you, because you're not coming from a place of self-love or self-worth. You're coming from a place of, I'm questioning my worth. I'm not worth as much as Abby. I need somebody to tell me that I'm worth more than Abby, which makes you worth less. So every time these questions come up, I go through the same thing, because there is no way that the needier person is going to come up more valuable, because that's the way energy works. So I would be careful with these types of questions, and these, like, not even just like to me or to other readers, but just in your own head. You can't compare one person to the other, because we're all different and we're all unique. As far as this guy Paul is concerned, I don't think that I don't think that there is, I don't think he has a preference. Like, I don't think that he's looking at either one of you like he's got to make a choice between the two of you. So I don't even know what where that question comes from. It looks like this is like a coworker situation. Yeah, I would, yeah. And is this the guy that is married, or he's getting married? I wouldn't focus on questioning your self-worth versus somebody else's, because you're always going to come up less worthy. Always. Because you're questioning your self-worth. If you're questioning your self-worth, it brings you down. But it doesn't look like this guy is preferring either one of you over the other. I don't think it's even something he's thinking about. Sepia. I did these questions. I did them a while ago. I said that, shit, I can't remember what the general one was. The love one, I can't remember. I think there was a Virgo around and a Capricorn. No, a Virgo and a Cancer were around. You were going to have choices, and there's a committed relationship on the horizon, but the sun was in reverse. So with the sun in reverse, you may have to give it time. It may not happen right away. It may be a little bit down the road, but the sun guarantees happiness. As far as the situation with the assistant, I don't think that you guys are going to be able to work things out where you're going to work together in a much better situation. I think it may be the kind of thing that if you can kind of dissolve that and get a new assistant, and maybe let that assistant work with somebody else, it would be for the best. I don't think that that person works up to their potential, and I just don't think it's getting any better. I think that you getting a new assistant would be much better. Sepia, I'm so annoyed with Jonathan, and I hope he can feel it. Okay, let's see. Does Jonathan know that I'm annoyed with him? He knows you're annoyed. Yeah, he does. You got 3 aces. He definitely knows that you're annoyed with him. Oh, she posted it on Facebook? Yeah, then I think he got pictures. Why would he lie about that? I don't know why he would lie about something like that. Anyhow, um, Impression, should I send correspondent to the boss? I've got it all documented. Yeah, to that bitchy lady? Yeah, I would. Let's see what the cards say. I would. I would send it. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I would send it. You have everything documented. This woman cannot get away with this nonsense. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. I answer these. I don't know why Sepia is not hearing that I did the readings. Did you guys hear it? It wasn't buffering or anything, right? Was it buffering? I can't remember off the top of my head what the general one was. Okay. He says that they're not in contact. Is he lying, or did she contact him and did he ignore her? Okay, did he ignore her? Was this his sister? Is that what you said? I can't remember. Maybe he did ignore her. They may have an argument. There may be an argument around the two of them. Why would he ignore her? I don't get it. I don't get it. Julie, the strange thing is, I wasn't spending time over at ours until May, and he pulled back in April. Remember, he wasn't coming by, and there was always something else going on. Yeah, yeah. But he still knows that you're around him. Like he knows that it's like you can't you can't lie. Energy doesn't lie, right? It's like if you're standing in line somewhere like at a grocery store and somebody's standing behind you and that person's a shitty person, you can kind of feel it. Like, have you ever been in a situation where you just kind of move away from the person because you're like, this is like a shitty person, I don't want to be near them? It's the same, like energy doesn't lie. So even if you're not physically with him, he still can sense that there is something going on there. It's like that with everything. You know, it's the same thing. Like when somebody will say, "Well, I'll just tell him I'm dating someone else." You can tell him that you're dating 15 different people, but if he doesn't feel it, it's not going to do anything. He's got to feel it, and he is feeling that you're still connected to that other guy. So it's like you can't. Energy doesn't lie. So if somebody's picking up something intuitively, you can't, like, there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to change that unless the situation itself changes. You know, it's just like with the situation that you're in. You know that there's something going on. He lies about it, but you still know that there's something going on. Like, no matter how he lies or whether or not, or how often he sees that other woman, you still know something's happening. It's the same thing for him. So it's like you can't, there's no way to change that situation without really changing it. You know, it's like I'm not seeing him, we're not talking, I'm not dealing with him, but really not, you know, you can't lie about it, because lying about it isn't going to change the way that he feels. It's going to just change what you say. But you can't, like, maybe that's why I'm not such a huge liar, because intuitively I feel like people know. Like, you know, it's like you can't really, there's no way to, like, if somebody is being cheated on, they usually know they're being cheated on. They can usually feel it. Like, they can feel a shift in their partner. Now, that person can deny it all they want, but it doesn't change the way the person feels. You know, and even if that person goes following them and chasing them and then to come up with nothing, it's not going to change the way that they feel, because they feel it. And that's, you know, it's like, that's the part that has to change. And until it changes, you're going to get this guy coming back and forth, because he doesn't feel like he's on solid ground. You know, Kira, I'm getting a little tired with these people getting away with everything. I mean, it's got to catch up to him sooner or later. It has to catch up to him sooner or later. Yeah, I mean, you can't keep getting away with everything. Your luck runs out at some point. Everybody's does. Empress. I don't see it yet. Let me do Lydia. Weekend, read, and vibe. The weekend is the vibes around this weekend are a little bit adventurous, but also well balanced. You may have new energy coming in. Okay, you got a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that comes in out of the blue. Somebody may make you an offer that may be hard to turn down. That could be Libra. It also looks like there may be a Capricorn and a Taurus around. I don't know if they're all around this weekend, but they're all around relatively soon. No longer feeling burdened or stressed out, but feeling a little bit more like the energy around you is flowing and you have plenty of options. You also may be feeling like you're very prepared for life to move forward. And you may be prepared to, like, act on a whim. You've got spontaneity coming in. There's a Scorpio around too. I can't remember if there's a Scorpio around you or if that's new. That might be new energy. Georgia, Chris's energy towards the bad family situation. Oh, family shit sucks. His energy towards the bad family situation feels unlucky, feels negative, feels regretful, feels unprepared. Yeah, feels a little not thrilled, not thrilled. We got here Empress. Why is Wasm doing the nice things he's doing for Elena? For example, vacationing. For the vacation he's taking her on. It's not going to last. Mr. Nice Guy is not lasting. They're about to hit a brick wall. He may be afraid that she's going to leave him. That's why he's stepping up, but it's not going to last. You know, it's like temporary changes that are temporary. He's being good for a couple of weeks. He'll be nice for a couple of weeks, and then he'll go back to his old run. So it's not going to last. I think he's afraid that she's going to leave him, and that she's going to leave him for good this time. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, I'm telling you, these cards could be a little bit funny. Like, timing can be a real bitch. It can be a real bitch. I'm trying to think of, like, for me, timing is like really slow. It's really slow. But yeah, because and the woman that had taught me, she would say that time is man-made, which that answer always pissed me off because, okay, it's man-made, but still, it exists. So what am I supposed to do with that? One day, one day, yeah, okay, when's that day coming? Like, that's what's frustrating, but she won't even attempt time. If I, even if I ask her, like, she'll be like, I don't know, it's happening, that's it, I can't tell, I don't know. Oh, damn, she's crying. Jay, how'd the attractive older woman feel when she saw me tonight at work? She was happy to see you. She thought that you were attractive. You got the Fool here. The Fool here could be a new journey. She may be interested or curious. I think that she wants to know more about you, and I think she's a little bit more mature. I don't think that you're going to get, I think she's going to be a little bit more forthcoming than the other ones. She's a little bit stronger. Julie, how do you see me and C in the months of August and September? Once C comes around and I'm there, because why would I wait for R to have a shift in the fall? I've waited long enough. I agree with you. I agree with you, but you still have 1 foot in each, you know what I'm saying? You got 1 foot in his house and 1 foot in this house, and if you're the one that's calling the shots here, that's the thing, but at some point you might need to make a decision, because if C is not, if he's feeling weak, right, it shows he feels weak, and it feels like he's afraid nothing is going to change for the better, and like he's going to be treated unfairly, or that he has been treated unfairly. He thinks that, you know, he may feel like he's like being disrespected. We got to see what happens when you get there. We got to see what happens once your relationship with C starts to move forward, because it's, if he still senses that you're involved with R, he's going to pull his energy back. He's not going to, it's not going to come full throttle. He may hang out a little bit, he may pull his energy back, he may come forward, pull his energy back. If you move forward with him and the other guy is not an issue anymore, that's different, but you haven't made the other guy not an issue. That guy, he's still in your energy, and he's still around. So that's what's holding C back. But let's see what happens when C comes back, when he reaches out again. We got to see what happens by the time that we get to September. See, it's like, if R came back tomorrow and wanted to work things out and told you he wasn't going to see the other woman anymore, would you wait for C? Probably not, right? That's the thing. See, that truth is what he's picking up. Like, he's picking up, I'm the default guy, right? So I'll get her when when it doesn't work out with him, and he doesn't want to be in that situation. He doesn't want to be, you know, I'm second choice. That's how he feels. And he's still showing up as feeling like that. See, that's him walking away. But let's see what happens by the time we get there. By the time we get to late August or September, maybe the energy has shifted, and maybe you pulled your energy back from the other guy. But as of right now, he's still pretty convinced that he would only end up with you if you couldn't be with the other guy. And he doesn't like the way that feels. And I agree, you have waited long enough, but that's the thing. It's like it's a big holding pattern, but it's on both sides. You know, it's like waiting for this to happen with the one guy, waiting for this to happen with the other guy. They're both very similar situations. Like, in a way, like, C is in the same situation that you are with R. So that's why he pulls his energy back, because he's like, this isn't, you know, what am I doing here? That's the same way that you're feeling. Love always. JD called me. What does he want? What does JD want? I don't think that, I think that he's like calling just to check in. It's like, comes up here with the Nine of Wands, which is like a long road ahead of him. I don't think he's expecting anything or he's looking for anything. Eight of Cups is here, so there may even be some distance around the situation. I think he may be checking in. I would call him back and I would find out. But I don't think that he's looking for anything. Like, he may be calling to see what's up. Are you around tonight? What's been going on? He may be feeling a little bit stressed out or burdened. He may be looking for someone to talk to. But I don't think he's really looking for anything. Like, I don't think he wants anything from you. Jay, how did the hard-to-read girl feel when she saw me at work? This is the original hard-to-read girl, right? The young one. See, she feels prepared for success and like there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around the situation, or there's potential. She thinks that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, or that your aura is like pleasant. Like here, example. Like, remember that guy I was talking about standing behind you in the grocery store that gives you the creepy feeling? You're the opposite of that. Like, she feels like you have a pleasant energy. That's the Queen of Cups. That's like kind, caring, sincere, humble, honest. KM General. Starting a new journey. Got a new journey here. You got the world at your feet and things are moving forward quickly. You have choices. This must be around all those job interviews that you did. You're going to get a couple of offers, and I think you may have to make a decision. Looks like the next job you get should pay well and should be pretty stable. The hard work that you put in is coming back to you. Around business and jobs, that's a good thing. Things are moving forward. A lot of nice stuff happening around money and business. No longer waiting for your shift to come in. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you're also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Magician, how did the people that I'm thinking of think and feel about the political stuff I said when we were talking politics? I think that they thought that for the most part, that your point of view was interesting. You may have brought up a different side for them that they hadn't seen before. And they may think that you're very well balanced and knowledgeable. I don't know if politics is something that you're very into, but they seem to think, or like they were maybe impressed by what you knew about. Depression. I sent an email to her boss. Didn't think it went through. Did it? Okay, let's see. Did it go through? I think it did go through. And you know what? I think you got divine timing working on your side. The powers that be are working for this. This bitch, enough already with her. Elizabeth, what do you see in love in August? You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You may have made a decision for things to move forward. You have a Sagittarius coming in. You have a Taurus coming in. And you may have gotten to the point in August where you're like, I'm not dealing with anything that's not moving forward, because you're starting a new journey. And I think it could be with new energy. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you can find yourself in one before the end of August, but you'll have choices. It's not just one person showing up, there's options, which is good. Mr. Maurice, how do my fellow juries feel about me? Like the people that are on the jury duty case with you, right? That's it. For the most part, they think that you're very fair, very intelligent. You seem to make some really good points, or you know what you're talking about. I'm going to say they have a lot of respect for you. They feel positive about you, and they feel like you're sincere. I kind of feel like I gave the wrong impression of how I explained things. Oh, I don't think you did. No, I think that you explained things right. I have a do-over, but I'm very nervous explaining my side. Don't be nervous, because I think that they kind of understand what you're saying. I think they think that you're very fair, very well balanced, and I think that they'll listen to you. Like, I think that they value your opinion and they're listening to what you're saying. Even if you feel like you made a mistake, you'll correct it in the second time. I wouldn't worry about it. You come up as a strong character who's knowledgeable but fair, and I think they think highly of you. You can do it. You can do it. You'll be fine. I know, I always get nervous too. Just breathe. Long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. So funny. I get nervous too. I get nervous all the time. Netta, how will August go? Okay, how will August be for Netta? Not a bad month. You may be very focused on either a business or a new way of bringing in extra cash. I mean, this could be a side business, something that's all your own, or it could be a side hustle. Got money coming in, feeling very ambitious, headed towards the 10 cups being full. You have plenty of choices around in August. Perseverance pays off, life moves forward. You also may be working on a creative project of some type, and you could be spending time with plenty of friends, family, love interests. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got success coming in August. Should be a pretty good month. Empress, General. The hard work that you've put into something is coming back to you, feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you got some financial stability coming in. You're listening to your intuition. Got a Virgo around that may be of significance, and you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Nell, you can close them, thanks. Magician, How did everyone who saw me driving today think and feel about me? I was dressed out of the norm. Seem to have a lot of respect for you. Seem to think that things change for the better for you quickly, or that you're a very strong character, maybe someone who's very unique and well balanced. I don't know what you were wearing today, but it seemed to make an impression. Anthony, messages from the Cancer. Messages from the Cancer. Cancer has definitely been doing a lot of thinking about things, but not a whole lot of acting. Feels like she's been treated unfairly. Feels like she's been disrespected, and she may feel like the world is against her. She's going through a rough time, but it's not going to last forever. It's going to the energy around her is going to shift, maybe around the end of the year. She also could be putting a lot of time and effort into a creative project. That may help her. Like, I don't know. I feel like creative outlet is always positive. And she may be feeling a little bit stuck. She also may feel like negative, and she also may be kind of blaming herself a little bit, like she should have known better, or she should have made better choices. You know, hindsight. What are you going to do? Mel, does he think that he will never speak to me again? Does he think that he'll never speak to me again? No, he doesn't think he's never going to speak to you again. He thinks that right now the timing is really bad. But he thinks that at some point you guys will speak again. He thinks that now is not the time. I don't know what happened, but he may feel like now the timing is against it. Judgment in reverse, poor timing. But no, I think he's hopeful that you guys will speak again. Okay, that's it for me. I'll be back on tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to come on in the afternoon because I have to take Avery for a checkup, and then I have a couple of errands to run, and then I have a couple of appointments tomorrow afternoon. So if I can get on in the afternoon, I will. If not, then I'll see you all tomorrow, probably about 10 o'clock, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.